Hello, great souls. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing great. You are welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ife Success. And here again, I have my husband beside me, and we're going to be sharing great information that will help you and your family, especially your children.
Yes, today we have a very special one because from experience, when we first moved to the United Kingdom, we didn't know much, and over the years we've learned a lot. Sometimes learning by practicing and making all the mistakes and everything else. So we are just sharing our experience, so you don't have to make all the mistakes and everything else before you know how to put your foot on the right place.
Yes.
So particularly today we'll be talking about school places. If you got kids in the UK, there are processes when it comes to getting a school place for your children.
That's
So
right.
today we're going to be speaking about primary school places, because it all starts from primary school, nursery school basically, and then to primary school, and then up to secondary school and grammar school, and then sixth form, and then university. So just stick around because we're going to take it step by step, and then we walk you all the way through to university.
That's right.
Okay. So primary school places, what do you need to do? There are three things. Number one, it all starts even before you move to the area you want to move to,
That's right.
because primary school places are decided by your postcode. So there's what they call the catchment area.
That's right.
So every primary school has a catchment area depending on the postcodes that are, within the vicinity of the primary school.
That's right.
So if you are a parent and you are thinking of especially buying a place, because when you buy a home, you're going to be there for a long time.
That's right.
It's not as if you're renting for few and then you can move whenever you want to move. So the first thing first is to check the postcode, the area where you want to move to. Very, very critical.
That's right.
So when you do your research, then you see the local primary school that covers that catchment area. So 9 out of 10, your child will be going to that primary school.
That's right.
So it's worth checking the primary school and then knowing how they are doing. And one of the ways to check is to look at what they call the Ofsted. What's it called? Rating.
That's right.
Every primary school has an Ofsted rating. So you have outstanding rating, you have good, and then you have, I think, satisfactory or something like that.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that the primary school that will be covering your area
It's outstanding.
is outstanding or good.
That's right.
Outstanding or good. That's most primary schools good. Good is good,
Yeah.
as it says. But if it requires improvement or satisfactory,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the best option.
What you're looking for your children. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every parent wants a good school for their children.
Yeah.
So, and again, it is very important if your child is still, if you're coming to the UK, you need to know all these things, so that because the future, even the secondary school where the child will be going, depends on the primary school, what they learn from the primary school.
Yes.
So you have to be careful where your children goes to school. Know everything about it. They are great. It's very important. Yeah.
Yes. So that's number one. So do your research. Do your research properly.
That's
to
right.
make sure that the area that you want to move to, the local primary school, is to the standard that you are looking forward to. So once you've done that and you're happy, then you can move to that area. Okay.
Yeah.
So that brings me to the second point.
Okay.
The second point is the application process. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So once your child gets to school age, they first start with nursery. Okay. And then the nursery, there's the one that stagger you. They do, I think it's only morning and afternoon and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
but this is the information you will find out from the primary school.
Yes.
So you just go in there. This is your local primary school. This is that covers your postcode. So you just pop in there, have a quick chat with the. They're just very happy. They're very welcoming.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to inquire about Princess, my first daughter,
Yeah.
when we newly came to the UK. So the school, they were very happy, you know, very welcoming, and gave me all the information that I needed.
Yeah.
So once you go there, familiarize yourself, have a quick chat. The application proper is done through the council, the local authority.
That's right.
So the application is done through the local authority.
That's right.
So you apply through the local authority, and then these days it's done through online. So you do it through the council website, but you can ring up the council, the council, that your local authority, to find out what you need to do, the information, documents, and everything that is required. So once you forward that to the local authority, then they will now write you. They are the one that will now, you know, they have the school places. But start early so that you don't miss out.
That's right.
Because there are deadlines. Every year it comes to the different deadlines that you have to meet, the time to apply, the time to get back, hear back from the local authority, and everything else. So it's worth, you know, starting early.
That's
So
right.
that it's better to be early than to be late. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So it's now the local authority. Once you've done that, then the local authority will now write you and tell you, congratulations, your child has been offered a place in social place, in maybe your local primary school and everything. They give you information about what is required, and then after that, that's when you now move to the school.
Yeah.
So the school now, because when the local authority is writing you, they're also writing the school.
Yes.
So they forward the information to the school,
Yeah.
and then, you know,
So before you even come to the school, the school, the council has already sent your request to the school. So they will just like, okay, what's this child name and all of that. So it makes things easy.
Easy, yeah.
That's why it's very important to investigate the school your child will be going to.
Yeah.
Okay, investigate first. Okay, do investigation and know the rate of the school, so that when you are applying through council, you already know.
Yes.
So because they
You
will give
choose,
yes,
you will
council
choose,
will give you option
Yeah.
of the school that you will choose.
Yeah.
Okay, so by then you have already investigated and know the school that your child will be going to. So on that form that which you will be filling, you will now put the name of the school which is in your own catchment area. So yeah.
Okay,
on, yeah.
so that's number 2, and the last bit is number 3.
Yeah.
So that's the preparation proper. So now you've done everything, the school is happy, and then they will not tell you what is required, the school uniform
And all of
and
that.
every other thing, and then the starting date, and you know, the school rules and everything. So this is a bit of you know, like kind of onboarding both the child and the parent to school.
Yeah.
Because
That's
I
it.
remember the first week, you come in, you stay, you hang around, because it's quite a bit of an experience with children. You know, did you see how they're doing, if they're gonna, especially if you're coming from abroad, if you're coming from a different country, and then, you know, they just, you know, trying to find out what's going on. If it's a child that is born here, and then maybe you are working and he's been doing some nursery, you know, it's easier because that social skills of working with other children and everything is easier for them to quickly onboard. But if you're coming from abroad, it's a little bit tricky. So that's when it requires a bit more effort. So you do all your research very well, speak to the school, make sure you follow the rules of uniform, timing, lateness. They don't joke with it at all. You know, because I know in some countries, you know, it might be a bit leeway, you know, you're coming late 5 minutes, 10 minutes out, that's not too much. But here, they are very strict. So that's first impression matters. So that first time that, you know, you've been offered a place, you've come in, because the school, they don't know, and they don't know you don't know them.
Yeah.
So those first impression gives them a little bit of a clue about who you are.
That's
So
right.
you don't want to start, with coming late,
That's right.
gate is locked, and then you press the bell, and then you come in. Meanwhile, you have to sign.
Yeah.
Once you are late, it's not, oh, sorry, yeah, we are late. No, it has to be documented, and it gets to
Yeah.
a stage whereby they call
You'll be
you,
questioned.
you'll be questioned. So you don't want to go into all those kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
And then make sure that your child uniform is on point. These are little things that you might overlook, but
It's very important.
very, very important. This is
this
where all
country.
the whole thing
Yeah.
issues begin to build
Hygiene
up.
of your child is very important. Yeah. So that's it for today.
Yeah, that's it for primary school. So if you have any question, any particular question
Yeah.
about onboarding your children at school or primary level, just leave it on the comments. We are very, very much happy to help out. And then our next video will be talking about secondary school. So
right.
make sure you hang around, because we have a lot coming that's gonna help you and your
Yeah.
family.
That's right. We wish you success for your children.
All right.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to this channel till now, go ahead and subscribe. We'll be giving you more information about the schools and every other information that you need about your children. Okay, yeah, we are happy. We have 4 children and they are all doing well. So we are happy to share everything about your child's school and education, and yeah, so stay there. Thank you so much for watching. Till we come your way again.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.